charts start talking when they see my name. Views keep climbing, I ain't chasing no fame. I don't play safe, I don't stay in one lane. They study my flow like they studying game. Fire up, I ignite that spark. Light up, whole feet turn dark. Wire up, every move leave mark. Back stepping, I don't miss my mark. Wire up, I ignite that spark.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And today, game's been updated, right? Another awakening, right? For one of the boys. Now, what is that? Wukong, Bergman. Yeah, Wukong. Okay, sure. All right, cool. Bergman, we're not even going to talk about him. Now they decided to awaken Alistar. What I would have wished they would have done before we hop into this video, which would have branched into something even better. And then this is how you expand the game, right? What they should have done, right? This is why I wish they would reach out to me, because I have all these ideas and they're just going to waste. What I would have done if I was a developer, right? I would have awakened Smith. The way I would have awakened Smith is he summons the turret. So when the battle starts, he summons this turret, and he also gets a benefit of what? The summoner gems. Think about how crazy that would be. And then you now open up the road or path for dual class heroes. That would be the introduction of dual class heroes, right? Wouldn't that be interesting? Right? Just let me know down in the comments how you feel about that. When the turret dies, it goes back into the same cycle of when he dies, then he gains the turn again. So it'll summon at the start of battle and it'll summon after he dies. Nothing too game breaking. It's just that he gained the ability to be both a hunter and also a summoner. And then next week you can introduce a summoner hero. That's how you do it. So let me know how you feel about that in the comments, right? But let's get to Alistar. Alistar has an awakening. I looked at it and I was just like, oh my God, this is what you're doing to the boys now. Just total utter disrespect. Thing with Alistar is, let's go back to him real quick. His animation is so quick. It's so fast. You might miss it if you blink. Hunter and go back to Alistar. Yeah, that's it. Animation's pretty much over. With him, it wasn't really about the damage, right? For him, it wasn't about him being a hunter. He's more of a support. He's technically another dual class hero. It's just not labeled as that because he's more of a support. Yes, he can out DPS some of these hunters, right? Actually, he can. We'll see it here today. He's definitely gonna out DPS even the max SP, the new one, right? I'm pretty sure he is. But the great thing about him is that he doesn't need the attack. Does he need attack speed? I don't want to say that and then it's true. I don't think so. I could just look at his gear and tell. This tells me everything. No, he doesn't need attack speed. But again, he's more of a support. He's probably one of, if not, the best support in the game, right? Because again, when it comes to support, I was talking to someone about this yesterday, is that support are there primarily to protect, right? It's to protect your heroes. It's not so much about the healing, because you just do lifesteal in the middle and you should be good to go. But let's see what they got going on. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Return of Giant Tower, nothing new there. Alistar, get a copy of this guy. Great time to build him out. He's worth the build. You want to max this guy out in terms of evolution. If you can bring, I don't really say bring him all the way to Mortal 5. You don't necessarily need all of that, but it's going to aid in him staying alive, which is great. But again, one of the best supports in the game. Definitely want to summon for this guy. If you don't have him, he's going to help out all your teams in all situations, especially PvE. You can only run him on one team in PvP. So again, great hero here and love to see that. You got an awakening, but is it going to be great? Probably not. Abaddon, Titan Hammer, great. Don't need none of that. I'll just continue the whole new prototypes. Again, I'm going to keep dropping ideas for new things as we go throughout this video. New prototypes. Even in this one, another situation where we could just make this a selector box where you get to choose between the prototype or the fusion chip. That's how you cover what? New player, old player. Everybody's happy, right? That's that. Hellarena, I actually missed this. I didn't even realize that there was an update in the shop. So I just picked up this one. This one's not bad. It's great for assassins and vanguards. And also this one here. There's nothing else for me to buy. What else am I supposed to get? Astral tickets? Come on now, you're not serious. But anyways, well problems. So that is that there. They have this thing here and it costs money, of course. Wait, does it cost money or you can do it for free? So you need 500 gingerbread. Oh, this is a trophy, which we need an additional one. It says assassin energy and hunter heroes gain what? Why not attack? Wouldn't it have made sense to just give them attack? Oh, this is a large trophy too. You should have just gave them attack. So you need to accumulate 100 of the 500. I say 100. 500 of these to get here. Well, 200 is fine with me. I'm okay with 200, and I think you can get them. They sent me 5, so technically I'm at 15. So that's not bad. It's just a check-in, right? It seems like a check-in. Log into the game and you get 10, and it's how many days? 13 days. It's 140, right? Not bad. You'll need 60 more to get you one of these. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way up to here, but we'll have to see how that goes. There was something else. Let's go over here. What else got added? The check-in. What is this? Oh, this again. This is. If you know, you know. Free resources. I'm definitely getting this. What is this? In PvP, ally heroes gain 15% attack, and it triples. Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about, right? That's what I like to see. Who do they have in here? The same ones, Sam, the newer ones. Okay. I think somebody got added to the shop. Oh, this is the darts one. Let me go through this. For me, it's always gonna be this. It's never not going to be that. I think I need one of her, maybe so. Yeah, they got Billy in here. Billy's great for newer players. Same thing here. This is a great opportunity if you can progress through this to build out your SPs, the awakening side, or if you're trying to build out the, what do you call it? The regular evolution. My sign in, check in. But all in all, not bad. Free resources. Got a little bit better with the opening of this. What else can you get from this? Wait, where is the missions? So you get, what are these tickets for? Okay. The shop. Wait, is that the tickets from the shop? For this one? Oh, okay, cool. Sure, you just play it every day. If you know, you know what to do. I'm not gonna tell you. You know what to do. Do it. Not gonna tell you. All right, so that's that. Let's do the summons here. Who do we have? For our choices, everybody is at Immortal 5. I was gonna say Awaken 5. So we're gonna do 200 here of this guy, right? Let's go. 200. So we need to go to 468 because I'm trying to get the 2. I don't need it, but I want it. Okay. There's no guarantee here, right? There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. There's nothing that says I'm gonna get anything. And I think was that 30? Yeah, that was. Well, either way, it's 30 now. Jesus, this is atrocious. No guarantees. Unfortunate. Can you at least give me 2? Okay, all right. Double, triple for the video, because I don't think people believe me when I say I pull a triple. Double? Oh no double. We're getting close to that mark. We're already at 100, and I've seen more Palamos than anything else. Oh, at the end, last call. Coming in for the last call, Uncle Rick. I almost call him Uncle Smith. Wow. Okay. We're getting close. Oh, back to back. So if we're gonna do back to back, can we do back to back doubles? All right, that's 3. All right, can we get another one since we're already in the? No. Said no. You had too much. Now the question is, do we leave? Okay, no. What about this one? This one feels good. It feels good. Nope. I think we can get at least 4, right? No, we can't. We cannot get 4. Okay, so let's see here. We have 10 left, right? Yep. Last 10 pull here, and we get. Wait, I think I'm close. I feel like I'm at 20. I just feel it. Am I at 20? Yeah. Let's do the last one here. Sometimes you just gotta go over a little bit, and we get nothing. Okay, unfortunate, but we got 3 copies of him. Primarily the reason why I do this, if you're new around here, because they're apparently new people. They come in, and when you're new to this game, there's a lot to do. When you're a veteran, it's like, what do I do, right? So we'll get the first one here, which is 80, right? Ideal. And then another 120. And then next week there is SB, and then the following week we'll have what? The new hero, which could be a summoner. There's no way to tell. Even the SB, right? Even the SB, they might SB Alistar too, because you're gonna have to let's go back, right? They have been SBing the hunters, so that leaves Billy, right? That also leaves, well, Smith is at SB already. Arcadia, Elema, right? Maybe. Who else can get? Oh, Rebecca, probably SB Rebecca. Well, it is what it is. Let's bring him to Awaken 5. All right, so here he is at Awaken 5. I didn't activate his thing yet. I just want to see. Okay, at least they give him crit rate there. Per usual, right? It should look different. It would have been interesting if they took off the mask. That would be kind of cool, right? Increase to attack, HP, and defense. Nothing new there. Let's activate that. And okay, it's still the same animation. Damage amp. If there's damage amp, there's going to be damage reduction, of course, right? Not like he really needs it. I wish they would do it based off of what you need, right? All right, Awaken 3. What the hell is this? Like what? Why am I seeing so little words? Within the radius of the beam, all ally hunter heroes take 60% less damage. That is trash. That is trash, by the way. What does the beam do? The beam protects you. It gives you layers. What do you mean take less damage? What are you talking about? When you get hit, it takes off a layer. What? Oh boy, the disrespect. But keep going. We get attack here, which is great. So now that's a 30% increase to his attack from the initial Awakening 1 and going to 4. Now he gets HP. Another situation where he could get something else. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. Remember, as I go throughout this video, I'm going to give you suggestions for how to make this game better. Make these here, right, the part of the tree, a benefit towards the hero. 15% increase to his HP. What is that really going to do? Not much. And don't you dare comment down below, oh, HP is good, because it's going to keep him alive. He has layers and protection, and he's a hunter. He's going to take 80% less damage. What does he need HP for? Anyways, keep going. This here is his Awaken 5. And I don't even know what they're talking about here. So it says selects 3 enemy heroes. Okay, love that already. That's great. Enemy heroes specifically. So that's great against summoners. 8 bolts at each. Sound like you can do some crazy damage there. Each hit deals damage equal to 1400% of Alistar's attack. If the target's HP is above 30%, damage is doubled. Okay. So how does that work against bosses? Their HP never drops, especially like endless battles and also Holy Land Contract. So that means that he'll be doing double damage. Maybe he can put up a trilly. Maybe. What? That was it? That's all it does? Okay. And this is passive effect. Damage from all allied heroes' basic attacks is increased by 200%. Didn't it already do that at some point? Right? Basic attack damage of hunter heroes is additionally increased by 30%. So he could do some interesting damage, right? I could see it. But he was already out DPSing. Ooh, he got the blue on. Okay. Looking clean, my boy. Sorry, I got a little distracted. What's 7? In battle before the activation of the ultimate skill, restore 200. What? What am I reading right now? After each activation of the energy beam, all ally hunter heroes within the beam radius gains 30% attack speed, and 40% damage reduction. And in PvP, what? Again, why are we why? Please explain to me. Why are we increasing the protection when the energy beam, I want to call it the right thing, already give it enough protection? This is why he's on every team. We don't need additional protection. We need to do more damage. Hello. You know what? I'm gonna leave it at that. The disrespect. So there he is at Awaken 5. We'll test him out for gearing with him. I built him for not doing damage. I don't build him for damage dealing. He's there to stay alive. And I guess now the argument about the additional HP makes sense, right? I guess so, because we want him to stay alive as long as he possibly can. But Alistar is awesome. Don't let that trash awakening. It's a trash awakening. Unfortunate. But again, hunters could be looking great. Hunters could be looking great with this guy, because again, it's gonna be hard to kill them. Think about that. It was already hard. Yeah, no, now I'm thinking about it. It was already hard to take them down with him being there, but the additional protection that they're going to gain. I wish it was energy, and I wish it was just all heroes, which would have made him even OP if it was just all heroes versus energy. My hunter, I meant to say. But let's just take him into endless battles. Everything is set up the way it's supposed to. I need him here and I need him here. When I get over to that 100% crit rate, let's see, that's 100, that is 100, and everybody is way over 100. Good. All right, everybody got 100% crit rate. Leave me alone. It's early in the morning. Let's get to it. Artemis in the front. I don't know why, but let's just see how he fares against. This is a single target, by the way. Against, what's her name? What is her name? Loris. That's the person to beat. Billy's cooking. Okay. Billy putting in work. But again, I just don't understand. It's great for the additional protection, but what I don't understand is why, like, why would you push for more protection when the layers are there to protect, right? So he's actually not even doing anything. Is he on? Oh, he's not. Wait, what? Wait, what's happening here? So in this situation, well, single target, he's not doing that much damage at all. He's not doing anything. But he does make the other hunters look better, apparently, right? Because remember, basic attacks, I think it's doing double damage, right? An additional 500% more damage. So Billy looks great. Great for Billy. Billy the GOAT, right? We have Uncle Rick out here looking stellar, right? Oh, he's coming now. He's waking up now. He's finally waking up to join the party, but it may be a little bit too late. But Loris is gone. And Artemis, poor Artemis. Artemis needs a whole new system to come back online. Reboot. Need a reboot or something. But look at Alistar. He's catching up. Slowly but surely. But again, the hunters, I think with his awakening and him being on the hunter team, great protection. I'll give him that. So he started slow though. Was that his strategy? I'll start in the back so you can talk your ish and then I'll prove you wrong. Wow, what happened there? I don't know. Okay, Alistar. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot you are one of the boys. How dare I disrespect Alistar? Yeah. But think about it. If I would have cut it off in 1 minute, I would have said, "Oh no, he doesn't do that." And watch what he does here. I think he's gonna end up passing her anyways. Once he pops his ultimate here, yeah, he caught up to her. Wow. Sometimes you gotta let the fight play out. Can't do the Trilly, but that's pretty good. And he ended up taking first place. Wow. It took him some time, right? But you know, PvP, you don't have that much time. You don't. You really don't. But all in all, hey, he ended up doing what? Almost a half a trillion? Wow. No, I don't think he's gonna do it. Nah, he's not gonna. Oh, he did do it. Excuse me. Sorry, he's one of the boys. I gotta remember that. He is one of the boys. So let's look at the damage here. He ended up doing a half a trillion. Wow. 500 billion damage. I'm pretty sure we could have definitely done more than that. I'm only using what I have for my first slot prototype. So turn that around. Prove me wrong. Okay, let's go to Holy Land contract. Okay, so this situation, let's check out Dorelli and put in Emma, sorry. So we're on the same team, right? Let's see what they can do. We activated everything. We just don't have Wukong. We'll just put Wukong in there and see how well we do. Oh yeah, none of the prototypes are gonna benefit him. And he's also, wait a minute. Who did he turn into? He didn't. So because somebody's not next to him, he didn't turn anybody into himself. That's stupid. What? Yeah, that's really stupid. But anyways, let's get to the damage here. Our boy, he starts off slow, apparently. I think he might do better with multiple targets, right? What is a hunter situation that has multiple targets? Not sure. What is that? Oh, they do have multiple targets because they have the little things summon in there. But protection, right? Let's see, how is he doing? He still starts out low. Yeah. Kind of don't want to go through the whole thing. I just don't see how he's gonna come back here, right? How? But Loris, she does better in AoE situations too. Yeah, I'm only gonna do a minute here because I'm not seeing nothing, and I don't think you'll come back from where you are. You're not really doing much here, right? So that's also the other problem. We gotta remember, he is still more of the supportive type, right? In this situation, he didn't do that well. Maybe if we play all the way to the end, the numbers may be different. Of course, there's the lead chapter. What is in here? I completely forgot about this. That's actually not bad. Hunter related. That's actually not bad. Am I gonna get it? No, I already have her at Immortal 5, right? So we don't need her. I'd probably get the limited tickets, but I'll leave that for there. I kind of want to go in a little bit of PvP just to see how these hunters are, right? Where is she? She is here. With all the additional protection that we gain, actually, the way how I run, I will take this out because I want to run it the way that I run it. So I'll go here, and then, where is she? Arcadia, I need her for our confusion, and I think then we can run maybe Rez, because he does have that little bit of increased damage. Who else is sitting in the front? She sits in the front, not you. This is C. This should be quick. I hope. It should be quick, right? Yeah, this should be quick because they're going to be confused, running around chasing their own shadows for a little bit. Miranda already died, which is crazy to me. How is she already dead? So here, again, the protection. The protection is a big problem, right? We almost lost that fight, by the way. Uncle Rick died. Alistar, what's his damage looking like? Great. Beautiful. Don't you love when your awakened hero does 0 damage? You gotta love that. We'll do one more. Against my arch nemesis. Boy, do I not like this guy. I love you though, I do. But I don't like you. Can you love somebody and not like them? Alright. We're gonna end up losing this fight. But Alistar on maybe the energy team could be a little bit better. Right, we're starting off slow. We already lose Miranda early, which is understandable. We're gonna lose our first SP, right? We're not doing nothing to them, so yeah. Alistar, please do some type of damage. Why is he at 0 damage again? Isn't that a little bit concerning? Bro, you went 0 again. 0. Maybe I should put that in the thumbnail. Just put a bunch of zeros. And then you'll be like, why do you have a bunch of zeros in your thumbnail? Now you know why. I'm gonna leave it at that. I have to leave it at that because we're running late on time and I need to edit it, get it out for you guys, and I gotta go to work. So I'll leave it at that. So if you made it all the way back here, first of all, you're one of the ones. And why is he lighting up? Oh, because of his gears. Yeah. Awakening for Alistar. Lackluster. too much on the defensive side. So now you're just making him a better support for the hunter team, right? But at the same time, his damage looked great in endless battles. I don't know what goes on there. I think it might be the increase to the, but it takes so long, right? It takes so long for him to ramp up. Both of those fights he had in PvP, he had 0 damage. But I can't be mad at Alistar because, again, Alistar's role is protection, right? He's there to protect the team. I wish that protection was universal versus just being locked behind hunters. If you're going to give me an awakening, make it universal. It would have made him more OP, but at the same time, he's still one of the boys. That doesn't take the fact away from the fact that he's one of the boys. He's still good without the awakening. So if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is disrespect. It needs to stop. If you're gonna awaken one of the boys, you gotta give them something better than this. I felt like giving him the universal awakening would have been better versus locking him behind a hunter team. Like, nobody uses hunters. Come on now. It's 2026. We're not using hunters, but Alistar's great. Don't get me wrong. So if you're new around here, you want updates, guides, tier lists. Oh my God, tier list is still probably till around Valentine's Day, after Valentine's Day, probably when the new SP comes out. Tank SP at that, I think, based on the scheduling. This is a channel you want to subscribe to. If I said that before, then it is what it is. It's early in the morning. Leave me alone. For those that are rocking with me, let me know how you feel about the awakening of Alistar. Not feeling it. So, without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video. Peace.